Live, where news comes first, from the Mesilla Valley and Las Cruces to El Paso and the borderland. This is ABC 7's Good Morning El Paso.
Breaking news this morning, a sad weekend for law enforcement across the U.S. It was a bloody day on Sunday for police in 3 different states.
One officer shot and killed in Texas. 2 more officers shot in Missouri. Another hospitalized after a shooting in Florida. The manhunt is underway this morning for some of those suspects.
And we have your complete coverage of the shootings coming up in a moment. But first, we want to welcome you back to Good Morning El Paso. I'm Hillary Florin.
And I'm Stephanie Valle. It is now 6:30 on your Monday morning. A lot of people starting today on a vacation.
That's right. Thanksgiving week is upon us. Also, some weather changes coming our way, right, Nicole?
That's right. Currently tracking those changes. Showers are possible not only this morning but this afternoon. But let's talk about your morning temperatures. El Paso and Las Cruces. We start out in the 50s, and rain chances currently sit at 10% El Paso, 20% in Las Cruces. We're taking you out to northeast El Paso. This is a shot from Tom Lee Elementary School, where you can see we are under mostly cloudy skies, but not seeing any rain yet. Most of the showers that we are tracking are out west, but they are moving in a northeasterly direction, so you may run into some light showers here in El Paso, Las Cruces this morning. Most of the heaviest rainfall is around Silver City and Deming. Temperature-wise, not too bad. You will need a jacket if you're stepping out right now. We're in the 40s at the airport El Paso, 49 Las Cruces, and 46 in Alamogordo. We're Alamogordo right now, currently under mostly clear skies. 48 is the temperature now in Silver City. But coming up at 6:37 with your weather and traffic on the 7s, we have a look at your storm outlook for today. That's coming up. Stephanie?
All right. Thank you, Nicole. From president-elect to king of Twitter, this weekend we saw both sides of Donald Trump. Trump lined up more than 20 meetings in 2 days. He tweeted Sunday, General James Mad Dog Mathis, a contender for Secretary of Defense, was very impressive. The transition team promising to announce more picks soon amid ongoing backlash over the 5 positions already filled, like National Security Advisor Lieutenant General Michael Flynn, who called Islam a cancer. Also meeting with Trump this weekend, former New York Mayor Rudy Giuliani, New Jersey Governor Chris Christie, and former presidential candidate Mitt Romney. And new this morning, President Obama is back in Washington after being in Peru Sunday for the Asia-Pacific Economic Cooperation Summit. During the event, he had time for a quick talk with Russian President Vladimir Putin. Here you can see the 2 presidents shaking hands. A White House aide described the meeting as brief and casual, saying it lasted about 4 minutes. The aide also saying the 2 leaders have had informal chats on the sidelines of summits in the past.
A person of interest is in custody in connection with the murder of a police officer in San Antonio, Texas. ABC's Kana Whitworth has the details in our breaking news coverage this morning.
In this morning's GMA First Look, a manhunt in both San Antonio and St. Louis after police officers are shot, targeted in their patrol vehicles. In San Antonio, a routine traffic stop turning deadly. Detective Benjamin Marconi, a 20-year veteran of the force, stopping a vehicle just outside police headquarters. A man getting out and shooting Detective Marconi twice in the head through the passenger side window.
I've got an officer down in front of headquarters.
The 50-year-old father of 2 rushed to the hospital, where he passed away. And overnight in St. Louis, authorities reporting another ambush. An officer shot twice in the face while still wearing his seatbelt, his weapon holstered. The unidentified married father of 3 now in critical but stable condition. And we'll have the latest details live from Texas at 7 a.m. With your GMA First Look, I'm Kana Whitworth, ABC News, San Antonio.
El Paso police have issued a warrant for the arrest of a gunman after a shooting in central El Paso. It happened early Saturday morning on the 3500 block of Pershing. Police say an argument between neighbors led to the shooting. Investigators say a 32-year-old man's car was pelted by objects that his upstairs neighbors were apparently throwing outside their window while arguing. The man confronted the neighbor in the parking lot, and that's when the neighbor opened fire, shooting the man several times. He was taken to UMC and is in critical condition. And SWAT called to a hotel after police say a man barricaded himself inside a room and threatened to take his own life. This happened around 11 Saturday night at the Holiday Inn on the 6600 block of Gateway East. Police say an armed guest barricaded himself on the 3rd floor. After several hours, the man was taken into custody and no one was hurt.
The skyrocketing popularity of social media has also created a grim reality: cyberbullying. A new Texas law proposed for the next legislative session aims to create tougher punishment for bullies. ABC 7's Denise Olivas is live now with more details. Good morning.
Good morning, Hillary. David's Law was named after a San Antonio teen who took his own life earlier this year after he was bullied online. David's Law would make it a misdemeanor to electronically harass or bully anyone under the age of 18. It would require school districts to include cyberbullying in their district policies and notify parents whose children are victims or alleged aggressors. The bill would also allow parents of victims to sue bullies' families. During last night's ABC 7 Extra, the mother and sister of Viviana Aguirre relived their nightmare. Viviana was a freshman at Isleta High School when she hanged herself in 2014 and was found in her closet. She too was a victim of cyberbullying. Viviana's mother says she tried to intervene by attempting to talk to school administration, but she says Viviana told her that the bullying would only get worse.
It was just very, very graphic and cruel things that were being said. It wasn't just a normal, oh, well, you're ugly and okay, I'll get over it. It was very graphic and deep, where, you know, where they were hitting really, really deep.
Cindy Sanchez says that after Viviana's funeral, she did talk to one of the girls who bullied her daughter. Sanchez says that she forgave and keeps in touch with her to this day. Sanchez didn't want to remain angry. She says that wouldn't have helped her cause in trying to end cyberbullying. Back to you.
All right. Thank you so much, Denise, for that live update. Right now, we're working to gather more information after a deadly rollover that happened near Sierra Blanca. It happened on I-10 West last night near mile marker 108 near the Border Patrol checkpoint. Department of Public Safety officials tell ABC 7 one vehicle rolled, killing the driver. No word on how exactly it happened, but Texas DPS tells us they will be releasing more information later today.
And it's now 6:37, which means it's time for weather and traffic on the 7s.
Good morning, Nicole.
Good morning. As far as current conditions out there right now, Doppler radar showing us we do have some showers moving in. Most of what we are tracking is out west, tracking through the Arizona border into our region, towards our region, I should say. Storm outlook for today, rain chances go up for the area. Mountains, TRC, Silver City. And although this map isn't showing much rain here in El Paso and Las Cruces, we still have that chance this afternoon. But we are off to a nice cool start this morning. Las Cruces at 49 degrees. Wind's not an issue to start out this morning, but rain chances will continue to increase as we move through the morning and afternoon. El Paso, we're under mostly cloudy skies right now. The winds are not a problem. They're actually calm right now. East side of town, Horizon High School 52, Presa Elementary School we're at 51, and Fabens, you're currently also sitting in the 50s. Ruidoso, we do have some light showers moving through right now. Temperatures are sitting in the 50s, and as you can see throughout the region, we're seeing those 50s across the board this morning. It is a nice start, but showers will increase this afternoon. I'll let you know how long the rain chances are expected to stick around and if it will affect your Thanksgiving forecast. That's all coming up. Mauricio.
Hey there, Nicole. We're off to a nice start. If you're crossing over right now, we're tracking a half-hour wait on Bridge of the Americas, 20 minutes on Paso del Norte, 35 for the Isleta Bridge, and not too bad for our other bridges. 5 minutes on Tornillo Guadalupe and 15 minutes if you're going to Santa Teresa. Now, we do have reports of a crash. It's I-10 East at the Trowbridge exit ramp. Doesn't look like we're seeing any delays just yet. We just got those reports right now. Of course, I'll keep you posted, and I'll let you know about those delays. Here's a look at Las Cruces, 66 miles per hour on speed if you're heading on I-10 West, 67 if you're heading east towards El Paso. We're also tracking 65 right now on I-25. I can also tell you Highway 70 shouldn't give you any issues, as that's scheduled to remain open all day. And before you head out for your morning commute, always a good idea to download the ABC 7 Storm Track Weather and Traffic app, free and available for all smartphones.
So easy. Thanks so much, Mauricio.
And still ahead, are you traveling this week for the holiday?
A strike planned by thousands of workers at one airport could cause huge ripple effects around the country.
It's 6:39. We'll be right back.